The day I finally learned how to talk about my job. A freestyle American English original story. You're sitting in a cafe in Istanbul. A stranger asks you one simple question. So, what do you do? And suddenly, your English freezes. Your mind goes blank. Your heart starts racing. And all you can think is, why is this question so hard? The question that terrified me. When I first moved abroad, I wasn't afraid of grammar. I wasn't afraid of pronunciation. I wasn't afraid of small talk. But this question? What do you do for a living? It broke me every time. Why? Because my English wasn't the problem. My confidence was the problem. No one talks about here's the truth nobody tells you. Talking about your job in English is not about vocabulary. It's about identity. Who do you think you are? How valuable do you think you are? And whether you believe your job matters. Most learners don't struggle with English here. They struggle with themselves. The first time I froze. I remember the exact moment. A rooftop bar, a warm summer night, music playing. A guy from London asks me, "So what do you do?" And I panic. I ramble. I mix tenses. I speak too fast. I doubt every sentence. He wasn't judging me. I was judging myself. The secret I wish I knew earlier. Talking about your job in English becomes easier the moment you stop trying to sound perfect. And start trying to sound clear. Because clarity wins. Confidence wins. Even simple English wins. Perfect English? That's optional. The 3 questions that changed everything. One night, while journaling, I wrote 3 questions. 1. What do I actually do every day? 2. Why does my job matter? 3. Who does my work help? When I answered those 3 questions honestly, my English has changed. My confidence changed. I changed. The magic formula. Native speakers almost always introduce their job in 3 steps. Step 1. Title: I'm an English teacher. Step 2. Function: I help people speak confidently. Step 3. Example: right now, I'm teaching students from all over the world online. Short. Simple. Powerful. This formula became my secret weapon. The day it finally clicked. A few weeks later, I was at a co-working space in Izmir. A woman from Brazil sat next to me. 5 minutes into the conversation, she asked, "So, what do you do?" For the first time in my life. I didn't freeze. I didn't overthink. I didn't panic. I spoke clearly, calmly, and confidently. And she understood every word. The unexpected twist. She smiled and said, "That's amazing. Would you like to teach me?" That moment changed my career. One conversation. One confident answer. One simple sentence. It opened a door I didn't even know existed. Why job English shapes your life. Here's what I learned. When you can talk about your job confidently, you can make new friends. You can open new opportunities. You can network. You can grow your career. It's not just English. It's your passport. The student who inspired this story. A few years later, I had a student who could explain engineering concepts in Turkish like a genius. But in English? He said, "I fix machines." No confidence. No detail. No identity. We worked for 3 weeks using the same formula I used. And suddenly, he could talk about his job like a CEO. Not because his English improved. Because he improved. The vocabulary students always misuse. Here are the job vocabulary mistakes I see every day. I'm working as an engineer. I'm an engineer. I am a working teacher. I work as a teacher. I am jobless. I'm between jobs right now. Small corrections. Huge confidence. The vocabulary moment: everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. Talking about your job is more than just English. It's self-respect. It's identity. It's knowing your value. English is only the language. You are the message. Your turn. Build your answer. I want you to try this right now. 1. Your title: I'm a. 2. Your function: I help. 3. Your example: right now, I'm. Say it out loud. Say it again. Feel the confidence building. If you forget everything else, remember this: talking about your job in English is not about sounding impressive. It's about sounding real. Authentic. Simple. Clear. Students try to speak like Harvard graduates. But the truth? The world responds better to clarity than complexity. The final message. The next time someone asks, "So, what do you do?" Take a breath. Smile. Slow down. Use the formula. Because you don't need perfect English to make a strong impression. You only need your English, your story, your voice, and that is more than enough.